Peace, 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 soul tribe. Yours truly, Ivory Soul's Journey. And Tarot. What's going on, soul tribe? What is going on? How is everybody doing this afternoon, this evening, depending upon where you at in the country? Give y'all a couple minutes to come in here. I want to talk about something that I think many people will probably be able to relate to. And it's that conversation of healing energy and regaining your losses after, I don't know, whatever you want to call it in your world, in your life, however you want to call it, whatever you want to call it. But regaining your losses, healing energy after you have went through, I don't know what kind of relationship trauma you have been through, but you have to realize that just look at it as a storm. And it's daytime. And the clouds is everywhere, and it's rainy, it's windy, it's, as some would say, it's ugly outside, right? But as long as you know that on the other side or outside of all that storm and rain and wind and clouds and so on and so forth and lightning, always remember that there's a sun back there behind all of that. And that sun represents healing, right? You can't, let's just look at it like this. Let me go back and start all over. Welcome back, everybody. Yours truly, Ivory Soul's Journey. Tarot, IvoryHeruSpeaks. Now, this video, of course, is for information, confirmation, and clarification only. So take what resonates, vote, and ignore the rest. Always follow your divine intuition, especially when you're making life-changing decisions. If you're interested in a personal energy reading, the information is in the description box of the video. You want to support the channel, the information is also in the description box of this video. Now, back to what I was saying. Look at what you got to start doing is you got to start looking at the storm, right, as not only temporarily, but necessary. For example, the sun causes things to grow. I like to say that the sun gives life and gives life in abundance, right? But without the storm clouds and the rain bringing down moisture to the planet, if you will, it was all playing like this. It allows this moisture, this rain, to fall to the ground, right? And once that rain falls to the ground, and then it stops raining, and then the storm subsides, and then now you see these clear blue skies again with that beautiful, bright, shining storm, right? That's when the sun brings and gives life and gives it in abundance. Now shit's gonna grow from the remnants of the storm in your personal life. I want you to take into consideration that the storms you've been through are necessary. That allows you to grow. Now, after the storm subside, give me 1 second here. 1 second.
sign right here?
Yeah. You okay today, man? Sure. You ready to go home? Right here? Yeah. Oh, you forgot to give me a sign last time. Be safe, Doc. You ready for the storm?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, I'll be back. But my point being is the storm in your life personally is what allows you to get life from the sun, right? Which represents the healing energy. And it allows you. So let's say you lost stuff in the storm, you lost a lot of things in the storm. Well, you know, when it rains, right? And then things starts to look greener, starts growing, your lawn looks better, so on and so forth. I want to use, I'm trying to take this analogy and apply it to your life because I read comments and I read emails. I may not reply to all the emails. And some emails, they are the equivalent of 10 pages long. Well, I'd rather go buy the book. I'm being honest. And it's not that I don't have, it's not because I don't have the time to read it, but I even tell a person, you it's simple. You need somebody to talk to. Back to this here storm. I've seen comments, I've seen emails, and I'm like, wow. Some people have really, really been through some terrible shit. Family, friends, and exes. Y'all know me around here. I don't exclude, exempt nobody. However, some of the comments in these emails, sometimes I'd be like, wow, spirit. So, so what is it that I can do? What is it that I can say? Who is it that I can encourage? Because it's hard to reach people, if you will, while they're in the midst of the storm. And then post the storm, depending upon how bad the storm was, it's hard to reach people post after the storm. Why? Because they still dwelling on the damages and the loss. Here on this channel and on my other channel, as soon as I have the time, and because what I'm telling y'all folks is it's just so busy right now in a positive way. I just don't say a lot of shit. I wouldn't tell y'all something that I don't practice myself, if you will. I don't say shit. I don't share. I'm not telling nobody shit. I'm not even, when it comes to my business, my personal life, I don't say shit. But what I have noticed is so many people are beginning to regain the losses from these storms, these relationship storms, these family ship storms, these friendship storms. And because of that, your life will ever be different. One storm that I hear about people talking about all the time, now that word, I don't know if it's loosely used or overused or abused, but I damn sure know that a lot of people have experienced it at least once, not everybody, at least once. And that's that storm of narcissism. I'm not no clinical psychologist. You don't have to be a clinical psychologist. You can know the basic symptoms, characteristic symptoms of narcissism. And once you know the basic characteristic symptoms of narcissism, then you'll be more like, wow, I dodged a damn bullet. I'm the one that got away. And then there's some of y'all with social media these days. If you utilize social media after you have come out of, because the storm of narcissism is one of those storms that it takes, in some cases for many, years, not weeks, not months, years to recover or regain your losses. And I'm not just talking about regain your losses monetary. You got to get back your self-esteem. You got to get back to the person you were pre-narcissism storm. You got to get back to just simple living again. And when you do, with social media, and you've gone through that healing process, not completely, because memories are etched in our subconscious. So the memories of narcissism is more like once you've healed enough, and those memories from time to time flare up in your thoughts, in your subconscious. Now it's not more of you being still triggered by saying what this person did to me, what this person is more like now when those subconscious memory thoughts come up, total recall, if you will. Now you can sit back and say, wow, I'm so glad I'm out of that goddamn narcissism storm. And you feel proud of yourself. Some of y'all have regained your losses. Some of y'all have new places that you live. Some of y'all have new jobs, new businesses. Some of y'all have a new soul tribe. Some of y'all have a new lover. You have so much more than you had pre-narcissism storm. The other one is everybody talks about the twin, but nobody likes, not a lot, I ain't gonna say nobody, not a lot of people like to talk about the catalyst twin. Yeah, that's such a thing. If there's such a thing as a twin, there's such a thing as a catalyst twin. And a catalyst twin is a fake, a phony, a copycat, somebody that's a shapeshifter. And it appears to you that this is your person. And for those who are on the twin flame journey, you know more now about the twin flame journey to realize now, not only was that not my twin, it was the catalyst twin. Catalyst meaning these people were the catalyst to your spiritual awakening. These people was the catalyst to you being able to really go ahead and say, you know what? I need to change my life. And that starts with what some would call that spiritual awakening that can feel like the dark night of the soul. And you go through that. That's the storm. And the thing about going through it, if you write down, I call them episodes, I guarantee you can think of at least 12 episodes when you were dealing with a catalyst twin or a narcissist. Those 12 episodes with social media and even without social media, if you write those 12 episodes to the best of your ability, some of y'all got a New York bestseller. Serious. Boo-hooing and crying and grieving and triggered and still talking about what they did. You need to be dipped again. Going back down there and holler at Bruh Hermit. That's all. If you could only see how, look, taking the negative and turning it into a positive. If you can only take that negative experience and start flipping it. Remember now, for every cause, there's an effect. Where there is negative, there is positive. So you can take that negative experience, flip it, transmute it into something positive. Some people like to say turning pain into profit. I'll tell anybody, one thing that I've learned in dealing with narcissistic family members, we'll start there, is you have to realize and you have to do inner soul searching. That's why you go in there hermit. And when you do this inner soul searching, spirit will begin to show you some things that took place in past life situations. And how that these family members, some of them, these narcissistic family members, showed you things in past life situation that now make sense in this present life. Now, 2 and 2, you can add it together. Now you can put 2 and 2 together. When it comes to relations, friendships, some of y'all many people have been betrayed by people that they really thought was their friend, right? And not only are you not friends with that person no more, it's almost like you don't even want to see them. You don't want to talk to them. You don't want to hear from them. You don't want to hear no rumors, no gossip. You just totally ejected yourself from that cycle of dealing with a narcissistic friend. Now, then you have that narcissistic lover, companion, husband, wife, baby daddy, baby mama, or just a karmic sneaky link. Those are the worst ones to overcome. Why? Because you shared moments with that person that you did not share with your family and friends. Hopefully you didn't. And what's those moments? In the bedroom. And it's there. It's there. And not just the bedroom, but the life, the part of you, the core of you that you gave to somebody that you didn't even give your family and your friends. You exchanged energies that you did not exchange with your family and your friends. Not to mention narcissism, narcissistic people. We all can embody narcissistic tendencies, but narcissistic people, you've been with someone and then all of a sudden, in this here age of social media, they already done ghost you, robbed you of your bank account, took your car, took your money, took valuable items, took valuable time. You lost your job, domestic violence. Some of y'all have endured some shit, and those are the worst ones to come from. However, I'll tell anybody, the moment you begin to look in the mirror and look at yourself and tell yourself, that is not me. That is not me. When you look around your house and you see things that you normally take care of, and then you start procrastinating, you got to stop for a minute and look at your house. This is not how I keep my house. When you start looking at things like, okay, it's time to take care of this important thing. It's time to take care of this important thing. And then you put it off, some to the last minute, and some don't even do nothing until they get that final notice or cutoff notice or knock on the door for a repo. And you be like, damn. When you look at your work habits and realize, damn, I'm missing too many days at work. Let's say it's January. Let's say it's, I don't know, February, New Year. And you used all of your personal days and vacation days already, and it's just February. When you stop, pause, hermit, and reflect and do a life review, and then look at yourself. You don't even, the less you can think, see, hear, smell, and taste a narc, feel a narc. Every day is recovery. Every day you're regaining losses. Some people will look back a year from now, if you fresh out of this type of bullshit, you'll look back a year from now and you'll be like, wow, last year I was all messed up. Look how far I have come. Now, some of y'all can give credit to God and Jesus and Muhammad and Allah and Buddha. Go ahead. When you looked in that mirror, you saw you. That's who you saw. And guess what? It's going to take you to get yourself out of this situation. You can pray on your knees until your knees get crusty and raw. If you don't change. If you don't do something, there's nobody that's going to be able to help you. I promise you that. In my closing, before we get back to these mystery zodiacs, if y'all, once you overcome fear of expression, one way to get over this type of energy, folks, and to regain your losses and go through that healing energy process is, now, a lot of folks don't like, I didn't say trigger about it, but talk about it. And one thing about it with social media these days, I have seen people who go from one follower on Facebook, one follower on TikTok, one follower, one subscriber on YouTube, to thousands in a year, simply by sharing those 12 episodes. Those 12 episodes, some of y'all have been in karmic cycle or was in karmic cycles, not just for years, but for lifetimes. And these same damn energies in different bodies follow you from past lifetime. And it starts again with family, friends, and lovers. That, listen, I have people, I got at least one toxic, evil, devilish, if it's such a person, I don't believe, but satanic couple, one, to come to this channel every fucking time I go live. I got at least one family member, evil, toxic, fucked up in the head, that comes to this channel every fucking time I go live. They come in fake channels. And the more I block, and then they're dealing with people in authority places, if you will. They deal with people who know how to hack and do all of this shit and attack. They deal with people. I'm talking about family, friends, and a karmic toxic couple. I don't even know these motherfuckers other than the family and the friend. And I'm like, so am I exposing y'all that damn bad? I got y'all talking about y'all. I don't talk a lot about my personal life. I share bits and pieces, but man, I've dealt with some damn evil ass. I've dealt with, I put it to you like this, I've dealt with at least two evil ass people, masculine and feminine, man and woman, in this human experience. One is doing about 50 years now, maximum security prison. Family member hated me for no goddamn reason other than they just couldn't beat me. I have an ex. Man, look, if that child hit me up and say, how you doing? I just eat me being me with an unfiltered tongue. If that person says, how you doing, Ivory? I'll be doing better when I hang up talking to this. I'll be better when I hang up from talking to the devil. Bye. I don't even want to know how you got my number. I don't want to know none of that shit. It's just a simple hang up and block. That does not mean I have insecurities. I don't want to read again. You don't want to think, hear, see, smell, taste, feel narcissistic energy once you've experienced it. I'm going to tell you something. Don't you ever let nobody tell you, oh, soul tribe, you just got some insecurity. When you know what a motherfucker is doing and you know what a motherfucker is capable of, when they show you, when a narc show you their narcissistic true colors, don't you doubt that. It took you a while. I've known people to go through some abusive ass narcissistic relationships. I've had to counsel with these people. It takes years. And the worst thing that you can do is when you done with that energy is to go hop into something new soon. What's soon to me? Less than a damn year? Deal with a narc now. Hell, it's going to take you at least a year just to get your daily routine back in order, meaning get yourself back in order. That's it. I ain't talking about just the healing part. I'm talking about recovery, meaning that, damn. So I dealt with this, and this is what you'll say. I dealt with this nasty piece of shit. Let me make sure I'm good. Some of y'all, excuse me, have dealt with people that while they was with you, before they was with you, and since they have left you, have dealt with multiple people. And they're attracting the same energies. People like you, people like me. But some of them have attracted the energies just like them. That's when you get a toxic, karmic, narcissist couple. All bets are off. They'll do any damn thing. Can you imagine two narcs together? Hell, it's bad enough having to deal with one. But when you get two narcs, and I know, hold on. And I'm not, just hold on for a second, y'all. When you deal with one, that's hard enough. That's difficult. But when you got to deal with two, if some of y'all did not have divine protection, if spirit, source, universe, God, whoever you call on, ancestors, spirit guides, if you didn't have that working in your favor, narcissism will take over the planet. If you didn't have those things in your favor, narcissism will take over the planet. If you did not know how to cleanse your energy and return negative energy, you don't have to know no name. When you know that you are operating, doing, living a life that you know is not you. Let's say you ain't never drank. You done dealt with a narc. Then you started drinking. Or if you didn't drink while you was with the narc. And then after you stop dealing with the narc, and then you start drinking, but you never drank prior to meeting this narc, you can rest assured that is not your energy. When you running around and you just dealt with a narc and you just went through hell and high water, as some would say. And you done jumped into a relationship again with somebody else. That ain't you. 9 of sword, 8 of sword, 7 of sword is real. The swords. It's a mental illness. And it stems from if I keep embodying narcissistic tendencies. At some point in time, 7 of swords, 3 of swords, 5 of swords, 8 of swords, 9 of swords, Ace of sword in reverse. And I be trying to explain to y'all without having to do a video like this separate that are y'all looking at all these damn swords? I've had readings where 10 swords, 10 out of 14. And in some, the most 12 swords, one damn reading. No cups. If it's a cups, it's Waldo's ass. It's 4 cups. It's 5 of cups. If it's pentacle, it's 5 of pentacle, 4 of pentacle. If it's 1, it's knight of wands, 5 of wands. And I'm telling y'all, I know every reader is different. I'm not a tarot reader. I'm an energy reader. I'm an empath. I'm a psychic. And you ain't never just heard me just say, you don't hear me go around on this channel talk about I'm an empath, I'm a psychic, I'm this, I'm that. No. I just deliver the message. If it resonates with you, good. In my near future, I'll be in a totally different viewpoint, if you will. Not technologically upgrade and all of this. I'm just talking about that. But it's so much more that I'll be doing. And the offers and people that are wanting me to speak. You might see me on social media on somebody else's platform that they're recording me speaking. I'll share it with the Soul Tribe. But you got to realize. You got to realize that people come here for various reasons. I realize that. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Now, me, zero. When I say zero time. In other words, if I told my child, look, boy, don't do that no more, he go back and do it again. All right, boy, didn't I tell you the last time don't do it? You go back and do it again. At some point in time, I got to realize, damn, let me go have this boy checked out. When people come to this channel, there's people that come to this channel, they're not coming here for healing. Don't ask me questions about no goddamn past person. If they come out, they come out. Because if you still stuck on somebody that fucked you over, you need healing. You need help. And if you don't want to get no counseling, no therapy, no reading, even if it ain't from me, That's on you. But don't bring that energy here. People have healed on this channel from that bullshit. Be back. When he coming back, when he get through screwing Millie, Mary, Monica, Lily, Sarah, Rachel, Jaja, that when he coming back. When he done attracted some kind of disease that he can't get rid of. That's when he coming back. Get your ass. He ain't coming back till you heal. Because your God or whoever you believe in have mercy on you, just like I had to have mercy on my son. Something wrong with this boy. I told him not to do that shit so many times. I whooped him the first 2 times. He still. And I'm not just saying this, I'm just giving you a scenario. I do not like, I already have to deal with motherfuckers hacking the channel, sending spiritual attacks, right? Taking down videos, erasing. Like I says, okay, then, and I'm the type person, I'm a determinational person. So if you take the video down, all I'm gonna do is put some more up, because why? I don't do upload. They want me to do uploads. Okay, in the future I might do 1 or 2. Live in living color. This is Saturday Night Live. I'd rather do it live. But I'm not going to just sit here and keep telling the same goddamn people over and over and over and over and over. Some people come in here, and every damn time they come in here and drop a comment, when he coming back? Like I'm supposed to know. Won't go get no counseling, no therapy, no advice, no reading. But they still, ooh, can you imagine this energy? Can you imagine trying to help somebody, and the more you try to help them, they still stuck on the hurt, the pain. They stuck in their head. If you still sitting up in your mind, wondering, thinking who they with, and in your mind you visualizing how y'all used to get down in the bedroom. Now you visualizing them getting down in the bedroom with somebody, that shit's gonna drive you batshit crazy. And then you'll be what? 9 of swords, 8 of swords, 7 of swords, 5 of swords, 3 of swords. A lot of y'all have regained your losses. A lot of y'all have healed a lot. Keep doing it. Start writing down life experiences that I call episodes. Just start, I dare you. I don't know. Maybe 100. I don't use typewriters. I don't use my computer all the time to type. I do it the old school way. I got about 100 tablets around this place. I don't know how much research I got. I still got shit research that I did. It's still on floppy disk. Floppy disk. Now it has to be scanned and shit. We're going to leave here, and I'm going to come back here in about 30 minutes so we can go ahead and who we got next? Scorpio, then Cancer, and then Sagittarius. And then we'll come back and do another one. I think it's at 10:30, something like that. Right. So I've taken care of all my business that I need to take care of today. Go look in the mirror. Go look in the mirror. Start right there. Look around your house. Stop right there. Start right there. Look at how you dress. Look at how you take care of your body, your health. Look at how you eat. And if it's a reflection that's not you prior to dealing with certain damn assholes, start right there. And then each and every day, you'll find yourself. I told a client once, look, let me talk to you about, this is from counseling, not from, I'm talking about within the past couple of months, not tarot reading. And I told the client, 4242, as I say this, I says, look, this is what I want you to do. Now, if you can do this here for 24 hours, I'm going to give you a free reading. I'm going to give you a free reading. If you can do this for 24 hours. She said, what? I said, I don't want you to call him. I don't want you to text him. I don't want you to reply to none of his texts. I don't want you to accept none of his calls. I want you to stay off of his social media page. And then I don't want you to block him. You need to teach yourself some discipline. Can you do that? She said, oh, no, I said, well, I don't think there's anything that I can do for you, dear. Listen. 2 weeks later, that person emailed me and said, I haven't been in the live, I haven't been commenting, and I wished I'd have took you up on your offer. I replied, what's going on? Peace and wholeness, what's going on? She said, he called me and he was really emotional. And he said he needed to see me. It was an emergency. And she met with him at his place. He beat her and beat her and beat her and beat her. That she was in the hospital 2 weeks. That person, I won't call her name, they in the line all the time. That's another thing about counseling. Confidentiality, transparency. 4444, as I say that. She's regained her losses. She got a job back. She got a new place. Got a new whip. She said, I know you told me not to block it. I blocked him. I did everything. And he don't know where I'm at. And I said, well, okay, well, just keep looking in the mirror. Keep looking in the mirror. Every morning I still to this very day, I ain't say go do mirror magic. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the idiot of? No, look at yourself in the mirror. Do affirmations in the mirror. Talk to yourself in the mirror every day. I talk to myself in the mirror every day. Been doing it for years. The time that I'm dealing with narcissistic pieces of shit, stop looking in the mirror every day. But I did it, but not every day. You got to see you. You got to look at yourself, folks. I'm telling you. You got to look around your house. You got to look at your habits. You got to look at your personality. You got to look at all of those things. That's part of the healing energy process. And you got to almost like don't remodel. You got to restore, rebirth, rebuild you all over again until you are new you. And the old you has passed away. Right? So that's what I want, healing energy and regaining your losses. Don't just think regaining losses has to do with money, material shit. No, regaining your losses is a lot of people who have dealt with Nrgs. You lost yourself. And it's going to take you a year at least to get back you. And then the healing starts. Some people think just leaving somebody alone and this and that and the other, and over time, time heals all wounds. Don't you believe that myth? You got to leave folks alone. You got to start seeing you. We'll see y'all in a few minutes. Guided by spirituality, my brother. My brother, what it do? What's up, Mimi, Danique? Lakeisha, what's up? Kiki, what it do? Danique. Shirley, what's up? Cancerian girl, everybody good? D-Mac? Nikita. In time. See, I got it that time. I don't know what I was saying at first. Yeah, you got to get you back. Once you get you back, then yeah, you can start healing. You ain't gonna heal before you get yourself back. I'm telling you, you're not. Keep thinking that you're gonna heal over time before you get you back. You lost you. Regaining your losses is regaining you back. Self-love, self-care, self-perseverance, self-strength. You got to get you back. We'll see y'all in a few minutes. Peace.